Unlimited expedition. This week, we're in the Pilbara. Check it out.
They say the Pilbara is as rich in minerals as other regions are in dust. At 18 million hectares of the world's oldest landscape, this is the Precious Pilbara. Our expedition begins on the fringe of the Great Sandy Desert and takes us right through the heart of this magnificent region of Australia. We finish up this episode in Cape Range National Park.
Well, we're on the Great Northern Highway. Just turning off onto Boreline Road, heading down to the old ghost town of Shea Gap, which is about 60 kilometres away, and then continue on through to Marble Bar. See how we go.
But 9 lives, blood type was tie-dye, her eyes lied till she came from the land of the butterflies. Smell like pineapple, taste like lullabies. Wait for the flavor, her nature all on my navel. This ain't a favor, I'm praising her like a savior. Mi princesa, mi nena linda, mi corazón. Mi sirena, mi chiquitita, mi chicharrón. I'm just a florist in a rainforest. Sing a chorus and I swear it on my pain Norris.
Well, there doesn't seem to be too much left of the old town. Beautiful landscape though, like there's just these rocky outcrops everywhere. Over there you can see behind the Jeep the land formation, sensational. We're going to go up this way a little bit, there's a little bit of a track. I can see an old telegraph pole too, so we'll have a look over there. Nothing really left of the old town, a few fences, there's a large water tank there. And besides that, a couple of telegraph poles.
So tell me, have you seen her? Half reaper, half señorita. Give me fever, take me deeper. Need ya, meet me in la isla bonita. So tell me, have you seen her? Half reaper, half señorita. Give me fever, take me deeper. Need ya, meet me in la isla bonita.
We've just arrived into Marble Bar, Australia's hottest town. And I'll give you the tip, it's pretty bloody hot. 44 degrees right now. Apparently it got well over 50 here at one stage. Another interesting claim to fame is that it's the world's largest shire in landmass. Two interesting facts there.
The rock around Marble Bar is typically formed from layers of jade and other semi-precious stone. One can observe this amazing phenomena around creek beds where the water has had a chance to polish the stone.
We just finished up a bit of a tour of the Comet Gold Mine, which is about 20 minutes south of Marble Bar. The museum was quite good, and the old fella that was the caretaker took us through all the displays, explained a bit about the history, explained about the mine. Very, very interesting. The mine itself stopped operating in the 1970s or something, and pretty much has been left as it was. So there's things everywhere, old cars and old engines and all sorts of industrial equipment. Anyway, now we're going to go down to Glen Herring Gorge and find a camp for the night. up here and find a campground not too far away and set up a bit early today, 3 o'clock-ish hopefully. This gorge is really incredible. It just keeps going. We must have walked about 1 kilometre now. Every time you turn the corner you go through a small gap, a narrowing in the gorge, and then come out into a massive rock pool like this.
Through the city trying to keep my head focused. The sirens in the trash, the faces looking hopeless. How to cope with no can push your coat. Winds blowing over young boys pushing your love. Put that pistol to your shoulder, not your neck. In your headpiece, that's considered yes. The jukes are currently the breath is in your chest. That's a blessing, just liquor with the money in the check. Material reality, the hungry getting vexed. No job for a youngster nonetheless.
We're here on the lookout point between the 4 gorges. This is just absolutely spectacular. It's got to be the best lookout I've ever seen. First of all, we've got gorge number 1, which is the Hancock Gorge. Just behind me here we've got gorge number 2. That's the Ox Gorge. Gorge number 3 I believe is the Whitnoon Gorge. So Whitnoon, the old asbestos area, is down that way, probably about 50 kilometres. And on the 4th side of me here, we've got, I think that's called the B Gorge. Just absolutely spectacular, breathtaking. Really hoping to do a bit of a bushwalk down into the bottom of the gorge there, but it's just way too hot. Last time I checked the temperature it was 44, and that was at about 11:30 2 hours ago. I'm sure it's well over 45 now, 46. It's an absolute scorcher, so I don't think we'll go down there today. Sophie's already starting to become overcome by the heat, and I'm not far off. I can really feel it affecting me, so I think we'll just jump back in the car and keep moving.
In this cold mind, see it's dark down by the wayside, look into your heart now. Are you ready for heaviness of the petty? The wilderness of violence, the silence of Serengeti. Night lights looking for brightness, there isn't any unless you looking inside.
Well, that's Mount Bruce in the background. That's WA's second highest mountain, 1,235 metres if I'm not mistaken. We can go and climb it, but I've just checked on the navigation tool how high we are now, 344 metres above sea level. That's 1,235. It's about 45 degrees.
Tide will rise again. It's a new dawn, a new day. Find your way to reach a higher place.
passed through the small town of Tom Price. We got a few groceries and filled up with some fuel. Interesting town, very mine-based sort of town. Everybody in town seemed to be from the mines. Every vehicle in town seemed to be from the mines. Interesting to see that sort of thing from our perspective. You don't really see any of that in Victoria or New South Wales where we're from. Now we're going to head north to the Millstream Chichester National Park. Just a bit of a whim here, we'll check out what's there and maybe spend a night or two.
Just stay connected to us. All you got to do is reach and make it fluid. It connects right to us on this higher level. Higher level.
Landscapes here in the Pilbara are just breathtaking. It's like nothing else I've ever seen in Australia. In fact, I wasn't actually aware that this was a type of landscape in the Pilbara. It reminds me a lot of central areas in Nepal, like up around the Mustang areas. Huge bald mountains with rock ridges through them. Very impressive. We took a bit of a wrong turn there and ended up only a few kilometres out of Whitnoom. For those that don't know, Whitnoom is basically Australia's version of Chernobyl. Not a nuclear disaster, but an asbestos disaster. Whitnoom was Australia's largest asbestos mine through the 40s, 50s, 60s. I think it was closed in the late 60s. The town itself has been de-gazetted as a town by the Western Australian government, basically due to the high contamination of asbestos. Now, not only the mine tailings are asbestos, but during the heyday of the town, they used the asbestos as a road base, as a soil conditioner, all sorts of things. So the town is absolutely filthy with asbestos, you could say. Probably not too harmful for one person to visit once in their life, but I think we'll avoid it all the same. Midnight Oil actually wrote a song about the town called Blue Sky Mine. Anyway, a little bit of interesting trivia there. Just come across these ruins. Not really sure what it is, but looks like an old homestead for a cattle farm or something. We just got to the fringe of the Millstream Chichester National Park, and there's a road closed sign, asbestos removal. There was a young fella there doing some work on the railway, so I sort of quizzed him on what was going on, and he seemed to think there was a big batch of asbestos in the middle of the road or something, somewhere up the road, and they were removing it. It's a bit disappointing. They could have put the sign at the beginning of this road, because now we've done 2.5 hours up this road and it's as rough as buggery, just to have to turn around and come back. So that's 5 hours of our day, in fact more, because we're going to have to go all the way down to Tom Price. Now we're going to go straight to Exmouth. I don't think we're going to bother going up there.
Fucking with your bitch like whoa. All up in the shit like whoa. Sound a bit like whoa. I don't give a like whoa. What the fuck was that like whoa?